Patience, patience, patience. My beautiful people, patience. That's what this is all about. So, we'll be 36 minutes late. 36. What's the significance of that number? What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. As promised, I told y'all, I made the flyer, I promoted, I did everything that I needed to do to make this happen. This is 10 years in the making. I want y'all to know that. So that's why this is so special. So I'm not going to talk y'all to death. Without further ado, look who we got here today. Introduce yourself to the people.
What up, yo? What's good? What's good? Killah Priest, Iron Sheik. Word, what's good?
10 years ago, we did one, and I mistakenly erased it somehow. So let them know that we did this 10 years ago.
Yeah, we did it 10 years ago. Man, it was some heavy classic stuff, but what happened? It got lost in the flood.
Right. It was in the RZA flood. Yeah.
Yeah, it got lost in the flood or something like that.
Killah Priest. When I first heard your name, I was like, "What? How you come up with the name Killah Priest?"
Actually, I didn't even come up with the name like that. It was really RZA and 60 Sec, 60 Sec, and they kind of was like saying, "Yo, man," because when I was rhyming, it was like, "Yo, man, you killing it," but it's got biblical stuff in it. It's like righteous. It's like a killer. You know what I mean? Like you're a killer priest, like that. So I was like, "Yo, that's the name right there." And it was during the Gravediggers period. So we was during the Gravediggers, I was just looking for the most ruthless name I could find. You know what I'm saying? Something that was wild. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, because I was really Lord Messiah. You know, when you first hear the Clan album and you hear RZA say, "Yo, Lord Messiah," so that was my attribute.
Okay, so
Lord Messiah.
So you got records as Lord Messiah first?
Do I got records as Lord Messiah? I got rhymes. I got rhymes with Lord Messiah in it. Yeah, it's the Lord Messiah. Yep.
Wow.
Nobody heard him though.
Wow. So the first time we heard you was what?
First time y'all heard me, it would have to be Five Archangels.
Five Archangels. So that was before Diary of a Madman and all that?
Yeah, I think that was before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that was before Diary of a Madman.
So I remember you was from Brooklyn. So I was automatically like, I gotta support him. He's from the town, because I'm very, very Brooklyn biased. Everybody know that. Then I found out, what part of BK you from?
I'm from the Sty. I'm originally from the Sty, but I'm in like every part. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from the Sty, and then I moved to DeVille.
So that automatically.
Look, it's a little complicated. I was born in Bushwick.
Okay.
I was born in Bushwick, so I spent my real toddler years in Bushwick, and then I moved to the Sty, and then Brownsville, and then Crown Heights. Then I'm all over BK.
So why the hell was you on Fulton Street so much?
Man, that's my family.
Okay.
My cousin lived down there, and plus I love downtown, man.
The aesthetics of Fulton is it's something about Fulton Street.
Yeah, a lot of cats from my neighborhood, you know how it is in BK. You start traveling, start getting the name. You start traveling, you start meeting cats like that, and then next thing you know, you find a place where you like. Then you start residing there for a minute.
Yeah, like it.
You just pick up a little, you know what I mean, a little name there, and they think you from there, but you actually not.
So coming up, who influenced you to rap?
Who influenced me to rap? That's easy, man. I would have to say, kind of influenced me to rap. It would have to be. They're not even known. It was really cats from my block. It was it was really the block parties. stuff like that. Before I heard MCs like just doing it like that. It was cats from around the way. It was Genius. It was the Jizza. It was this dude named Appleseed. It was, and hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, Timbo King too.
Deep.
Yeah,
So
Timbo.
we had a off the grid conversation. What does Big Daddy Kane mean to you?
Now you didn't say what who and who is the king and who made me want to stop rapping. You said
Okay.
who
So
influenced
so
you.
so did you just admit that Big Daddy Kane is the king?
Yeah,
Okay. See,
definitely. That
see.
King,
So
Big Daddy Kane, that those guys influenced me, but the ruler of when he came through,
mhm.
it's like I just dropped everything and started following the leader. You know what I'm saying? Kane was the leader of the Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, of the whole world, but he's definitely the king of Brooklyn.
So
In my
when I say that, bro, people be like, no, no. I say, yo, y'all don't understand. Being a Brooklynite, this guy was Lord Almighty to us. Like Kane was. Did you had a so you had the afro with the parts and I mean you had the flat top with the parts and everything?
Yeah, I had a flat top.
This what I'm
I didn't pop my eyebrows though,
okay,
but
yeah.
but I had the flat top,
You had the
and
fronts too? Well, we all have fronts in Brooklyn. That's a Brooklyn thing. You
yeah,
gotta have fronts.
yeah, I had to have one front. I had
Yeah,
to have one front.
yeah.
Word.
We never called
Him,
them
him,
we
him, it was him and Mike Tyson.
well, see now you are definitely a true Brooklynite because people don't
Yeah,
understand why we worship Mike because he's from the
yeah,
Ville and
yeah,
him being young knocking dudes out. We all wanted to be young punching people in the face because of Mike. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And Jizza influenced you. When the first time that you start rapping? What was your first raps?
It was my crew called the Cooling Three MCs, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was me, this dude, me, my man Jazzy T, Master Ace, it was Ant, and Master D. So they was around my block.
You said Master Ace, Master Ace?
Nah, not that Master,
Oh, okay, all
not
right.
Master Ace. This Master Ace was a DJ. You know what
Got
I'm
you.
saying? And it's from and these are the cats that first put me on. So, and which was my man Master Ace, he's the one that first put me on to saying, yo, you got something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's the first one to say, yo, you got something. So he put me into the group.
Mm.
And then we was the Cooling Three MCs. I don't know what they was before that. Uh that's a good question.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know the name
Yeah.
of the crew, but I just knew when I joined, we became the Cooling Three MCs. And
Mm.
that was the first crew. Now, it was a cat named Sun God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who had a homeboy that he always used to tell us about. Yo, my man gonna come around. Y'all little kids, y'all don't know what y'all doing and stuff. And that's when he brought around Jizza. And Jizza used to like really like he wasn't he would just tell us that we was whack all the time. I was like, yeah. Because he was
Okay.
mostly a battle MC. And, he was older, so we couldn't get to the places that he went, and he was
Mm-hmm.
going around battling and doing all of this stuff like that. So he would just come around and be like, "Yo, y'all whack." The older guards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They would just go around like y'all whack and stuff like that. Let me brush your stuff up. But he took a liking to me,
Mm-hmm.
and so he would just he took a liking to me, and then we got cool. That was it. Word.
So was that your so it was no clan at the time when you knew Jizza?
Nah,
Okay. When
nah.
did so when this is so you knew Genius from Coachella?
I knew Genius before Coachella.
Wow.
He played his first album for me. I mean, for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was, and here it goes. Yo, it was all about Kane. So I haven't seen Jizza in a minute. Yo, it was all about Kane. And when Jizza heard my album, because to me, I was like, yo, the Genius, we was calling him the Genius or Law Just, yo, he gonna kill it when he come out. It's gonna be on. But then Kane blew up on the scene, and that was like, oh man, there it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody goes out the door. But I'm gonna say this. Um, when I heard Genius' album, he played it for me in his crib. He was
Mm-hmm.
playing. I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, that's fire. That's fire. I don't think it's gonna outdo Kane at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how you in the hood, you just comparing and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. Because he had to take down Kane. And then he ended up signing. Then
Cold
he ended
Chillin'.
up signing Cold Chillin', and that was Kane all day. That was his label. So I don't think they treated him right on that label to give him a chance. You know that dope MCs, Father MC.
No, not Father MC wasn't on Cold Chillin'. Not Cold Chillin'.
Oh, he wasn't?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there
Well,
you had G-Rap, Shan, Granddaddy
yeah,
IU, Kane.
yeah.
And,
Yeah, I mean, Granddaddy IU, my
Granddaddy
bad.
IU,
Not
yeah.
Father MC, Granddaddy IU. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Granddaddy IU. Yeah. So with that, it was just like, okay, that's when it was like, oh, okay. I know you're gonna come, get another chance or whatever. It was back then.
It's deep that Easy Mo B is producing Jizza back then, and nobody knew who Easy Mo B really was because he's in a group called Rapping is Fundamental, but nobody knows him as a producer.
Yeah, you know your stuff. They
Yeah,
from Brooklyn too.
Yeah. They from LG. From LG.
Yeah,
From LG.
yeah.
Deep, right? Deep, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
so when does this Wu-Tang thing first catch your ear?
Jizza told me I skipped a little part. Jizza told me he always would say, "Yo, I'm gonna bring my cousin around. He gonna battle y'all. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring my cousin around, and he gonna show y'all how it is. Because y'all never really been in no battles or nothing. Y'all be battling these cats. You know what I mean? Around the way, because it's hard. It's tough in Brooklyn. You know how that was back then. You get battle somebody, they dissing your mother and everything. Then you end up being in a fight
Yeah,
or
it was
whatever.
shootouts.
But
Yeah, it was
was crazy. Cass was crazy. He'd be threatening you and stuff like this. Like, I'm gonna take your name. You had to lose something in Brooklyn. It meant more. So Chisel was like, yo, I'm gonna bring my cousin around, and he gonna school y'all. Watch. He was like, all right, bring him. You know what I'm saying? So he bought the RZA. So he bought the RZA, and so we end up battling, right? He battled our whole crew. And it was like a friendly battle or just to show us some skills or something was different. And it was a little different. And so he caught us out. My man, we went back to the drawing board. We lost. So we went back to the drawing board. We're like, yo, I don't know what he's talking about. So he was rhyming about a baby being born and shit like that.
Is this Prince Rakeem?
This is Prince Rakeem.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just went back to the drawing board because we was doing routines and stuff of the tapes we used to get, the Cold Crush Brothers and stuff like that. It was a group called Fabulous G Brothers that was going on. That was crazy.
Gotcha.
Fabulous G Brothers, I think they from I don't know if they from Fort Greene. It was my man CC, Mysterious G and the Fabulous G Brothers. You ever heard of them?
Nah.
They from Brooklyn. It was from Brooklyn. They were dope. They were dope. So we used to have these tapes, and we used to try to imitate them dudes. They was ill, like harmonizing and stuff like that. And he was one of a friend from my block. Man, his name was CC. I mean, that was his cousin Tim. He used to manage them. So we went there, and we would try to imitate. And when we would come with flows and singing, that's why we wasn't that dope, because we were so concentrating on more of being harmonizing. You know what I'm saying? We like the Force MCs.
Yes.
We like the Coco. We was more into the harmonizing stuff.
Which will work now though. Which would be y'all be dope as hell right now. But back then, but back then, it's like, yo, y'all singers or y'all rappers, and then you got
that was going out. Yeah, that was going out. Cause we end up losing battle because we trying to be nice and dope.
Yeah.
We trying to be flowing and doing routines and all that. And they was just rhyming, man. So we had to put it, be like, yo, okay, me, Jazzy T, and Master T was like, yo, we got to brush up on our shit. That's it. And then so we got to put away the routines and just start rhyming. And Jazzy T was the nicest, you know what I'm saying?
Nicer than you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He was the nicest. You know what I'm saying? So Jazzy T was like the captain. We even imitated the Cold Crush. He was like the captain of the crew.
He was Kaz.
Yeah, he was Kaz.
Yeah. So now so when is this? So RZA comes around, and then I knew I Love You Rakeem. I heard that. I heard Come Do Me, Words from the Genius. I heard all these records, and then there was a particular point in time because I ended up getting down with Cold Chill and subsidiary label called Living Large. I was in a group called the Little Bastards, and we did a record called Bitch Get a Job on Living Large, right? So I used to see Kane and them at the office. Jizza was gone, But at this time, I hear this group called the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm like, what the hell is Wu? Some karate movie. Then I see Method Man, and I'm like, yo, that's Shotgun. Because I told you my history with him. So I'm like, yo, that's Shotgun.
Crazy.
Then I seen him in front of 160 Park Hill. Then I see Lounge in the video. I'm like, yo, that's my people from Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, hold up, Jizza. That's the Genius. And then I see RZA. I'm like, yo, that's Prince Rakeem. When did the whole Wu-Tang thing form under when you saw it?
All right. It was I think that Meth just finished. It was like right after Protect Your Neck.
Okay.
They just finished that, and I think Meth was working on META. He was just finishing that up because I was in the studio. I actually, I don't know. I got to see like the mix down to that, the Method Man. That was the side 2 of it. Yeah. So right around there, and Jizza was telling me, he was like, "Yo, you remember Prince Rakeem, my cousin?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember him." And he said, "Yo, we put together a group called, Wu-Tang." Wu-Tang, and I was like, oh, all right. At this time, I was scared to rhyme. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just. I didn't tell him I was still rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Because this time passed, and I started rhyming. I started writing more, and so I didn't tell him. We were just cool family. You know what I'm saying? So he telling me, yo, we coming out. We gonna come out with something different. It's gonna be called Wu-Tang Clan. So I was like, oh, all right, I bet that sound good. So one day he just told me, yo, I was on the Ave. He just told me to come with him to the studio. I came with him to the studio, saw Rakeem again, and that was it. For that part.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him that I rhyme yet, though.
So when did they first hear you rap?
When I started rhyming for Jizza. It was me, Jizza, and Master Killah, right? So I started rhyming for him a little bit. I say, yo, you know what? I still got something. I still rhyme. And Jizza was like, he's like, for real? He said, word? He said, let me hear something. And so I got the nerve up, and I just said, all right, boom, and I bust the rhyme.
What was the rap?
It was I'm gonna remember. Hold on. Damn, a while back. It was Slice. It was damn. It was militant. Hold on, how was I remember? It's real militant because I was on some militant black power. You know what I'm saying? It's real militant, but it was kind of slick, right? So it was. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Some of the lines, man. That's so long ago. But I'll tell you this: I can't remember right away. That's unusual because I usually. But when I did that to him, he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold up, you wasn't rhyming like that." Before he's just like, "Word," and he said, "Let me hear another one." So then I hit him with another one. I hit him with another one, and then he was like, "Oh." Then I said, "Yo, I'm working on some more." He liked the pattern I was using and the what's name because after a while he haven't seen me, but I started gaining knowledge, and then on top of that I started playing with my pen a little bit more, and I got kind of like a little bit better what I thought, and I never kicked it to nobody really, except one dude, and then so he was like, yo, every day we used to hook up. He's like, yo, let me hear something else. Because Jizza's real. He had to really make sure, right? So I hit him again. And he was just like, yo, all right. And then we started combating with each other like a little bit. Like he'd toss some words and I'll say, and I'll do a rhyme to it. And then we just go back and forth. And he was like, yo, you got some shit. And he said, yo, I'm gonna take you to the studio. And I guess he told RZA, he's like, yo, I got somebody or whatever. And he told me, he said, yo, all right. So when I went up to the studio, RZA came up to me, let me hear something. Let me hear something. I heard you got some shit. So I spit something for him. This is pre-Bible though. I'll show you how it came about. Because that was a freestyle. That was a rhyme that I just had with that I used to say to Jizza, but I never finished it.
Bible.
Right?
You talking about Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I spit for RZA. He was like, "Oh yeah, you got something. You got something." He's like, "Yeah, yo." So introduced me to the rest of them, right? So I go to Ghost. Now me and Ghost went back and forth. We went back and forth. It was like a mini battle right there, right? And he was like nonchalantly, I stepped on, you know what I'm saying? He kicked his joint and I kicked mine. He was like, oh shit, you got some shit right there. So then I got embraced by they would come around and like, yo, Priest, kick some shit. And that was it. They was just like, oh man, I was a little Tom bomb there. You know what I mean? They was always asking me to spit some rhymes.
What year was
And
this?
so
Do you remember?
this is probably like 92.
Wow, so this
92.
is definitely pre Wu-Tang. There is no.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like in the
okay.
middle. Yeah.
So
Like right before
how did you meet Shabazz? When did you meet Shabazz?
I met Shabazz at the studio.
Oh wow.
He he came from the RZA side.
Okay.
And that's when because back then it was different. You know, you have a dope MC, the other cat would be saying, yo, okay, that's what they did with me. They'd be like, yo, let me let you hear somebody and you tell me what you think. And so RZA told me, yo, I got this one dude, and he nice. He said, yo, he nice, Priest. I was like, all right, word. I said, all right, I can't wait to hear him. Because I know if RZA tell me he nice, that's it. So he said from Red Hook. So he brought him to the studio. First I heard some of his songs. He probably don't even know that. He probably don't even know this. Hold on, my bad. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I heard you told me offline you was getting billions of texts and calls because they knew you was doing this interview tonight. Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me because I like the way it was before. Oh,
let's hit them thumbs up, people, because you're getting hip hop history right here. You're not getting this nowhere else. But go ahead. So you heard Baz songs.
Yeah, see, he don't know that. I heard some of Baz songs before he was there. You know what I'm saying? So they played the joint. I was like, oh, that shit's fire. It was, damn, it was. He will remember. It was because my mind racing right now.
Yes. We on the spot. This is
So it was like I heard some shit. I was like, yo, that shit is fire. I said, yeah, son is nice, right? Then he came to the studio. RZA said, yo, I'm bringing to the studio. Then he came to the studio, and I met him. He came in through RZA, and I came in which is wild, right?
Yes. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened. So when we was in the studio together, we started conversing. I was like, yo, I like it. Shit, we never even. Me and Baz never even battled. We just like, yo, have respect, because I don't think Baz heard me. I don't know. You got to ask him when the first time he heard me, because I told him, I said, yo, I heard that joint you did. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, that shit was fire, yo, fire. He said, yo, all right. He said, yo, you know what I mean? Baz was in there. He had his jury on and shit like that. So he's like, yo, all right, word. And he was just mad. He was mad cool and shit. And then we just kept it like that. We just kind of brushed bases, and then we became like, yo, we got closer.
Yeah, because I know back then you said Red Hook. All right, them niggas is crazy over there, because we knew Red Hook dudes was.
Fuck with Red Hook.
Yeah, we ain't going to Red Hook.
Red Hook is wild, yo.
900 buildings over there, way downtown in the cut by the water. Nah, we not going by Red Hook. You know what I'm saying?
Red Hook had the worst stigma. It had a worse stigma than Brownsville almost. Like
facts.
It was like, yo,
it was like the Brownsville of downtown. Yeah,
that's what.
Because it was mad buildings. It was mad, and it was like some of the buildings only one way in and one way out. Like when you go in, you ain't getting out of Red Hook. You can't no back way or none of that stuff. So when did y'all form a group?
Right at the studio, man. We was like, yo, we could do this. And at the studio, because he heard my joint, and he was like, yo, I love that shit. So we said, yo, we should just form a group, and we'll call it Disciples of Armageddon. And we formed the shit right in the studio. And RZA was like, oh, yo, y'all gonna be crazy. We told everybody, yo, listen, we're gonna be a group, me and Baz. So the rest of the clan took that like, yo, y'all about to kill it. This was Ghost, Raekwon, all of their words, right? They's like, yo, y'all gonna kill it. Y'all gonna kill it. We're gonna be the Disciple Armageddon, right? And so we started recording. My cousin came in. You know what I'm saying? We started recording, and we started making songs. And then it was Baz that called me to get on the to the Grave Digger song. He's like, yo, because I used to go out to Red Hook, and then niggas in the style was like, yo, Priest, you gotta watch out.
Correct. Yeah,
You know,
facts. Yeah.
and then I remember, because I'm gonna tell you a story. I remember when Baz came around, he met Marcus. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
did
he
the
got a
chorus.
chance to see my nephew. Yeah. So when he came around, I was like, yo, this my nephew Mark. And he was like, yo, what's good? And he was like, soon as Baz turned around, he's like, yo, he from Red Hook. Yeah. He said, what you doing out there? I said, nah, I was out in Red Hook. Yo, the niggas is mad cool. I just be watching. I guess because I'm with Baz. So that was my. I said, Baz like he'll come out because we was mad liberty to go out there. So
Facts. Facts.
he got my back. So Baz held me down out there in the hook. And so going back to it, he's the one that told me to come and get on the track. He said, yo, we recording in the studio right now. Come up there. I already laid my joint. So when I got there, I was like, oh shit, that was it. And then RZA was like, I met the rest of the Grave Diggers.
Did you know that was Prince Paul from De La Soul?
Yeah.
Did you know that was Fruquan from Stetsasonic?
Yeah.
Deep, right? Deep. So you like, yo, I'm in. So rumor has it that you wasn't originally supposed to be on Diary.
Yeah.
Because even when you laid your verse, you might have had got taken off because Jizza had to approve it.
Yeah.
So you
No.
almost.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you almost wasn't on Diary because RZA didn't know if it was cool with Jizza you being on it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's right. That's right.
Hip hop
That's right.
history right here. So Killah Priest almost wasn't on Diary.
And that's wild. Huh?
Killah Priest almost wasn't on Diary after you laid your verse.
Yeah.
And I heard they had a vote to keep you on it.
Yeah, I think so, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, you bring back some stuff, yo. How do you know that? How you do that?
Hip hop historian. Hip hop historian. I really do.
That is crazy, yo. That is crazy. Because when I came up there, they say you can either write on the spot or kick something you already have. And I had something off. I was like, I just want to jump on the song. You know what I'm saying? And I just jumped on the song. So it was like when I got on there, I was like, yo, I'm on a song that's going to come out. And I tripped out. I just was too excited and stuff like that. So, that's how that went. And then RZA was just like, I don't know if that was it, because I guess he wanted me to write something. You know what I mean? Just straight to it. But I just went in there and said the craziest stuff because it was during that time, during the crazy.
So when you say into the realm of understanding, where was you at with that?
So he could bleed while I'm scanning. I was just it was a part of a verse that I had. That's like but I was just overwhelmed and excited that I'm going to be on the track. At what I'm saying? So it was like I was just thinking about the most craziest stuff I could say after hearing Baz verse.
Yeah. He said it. Yeah.
Baz verse and RZA verse. Fruit Crumbs was psycho, but Baz verse, I was like, oh no, this is crazy, yo. Because I'm the type, I'll be like, man, what I'm gonna do with that? This is crazy. I have to either write it, but I was too excited, so I just jumped on it. Word, that was it.
So at this particular time, does the Sons of Man thing start happening at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. So when did y'all put down the Disciples of Armageddon and start doing the Sons of Man thing?
Okay, this started when we was in a studio. Let me walk this down real slow. Okay. So me and Baz, we working on the track, right? So Baz would bring in two cats with him. He was bringing in Hellraiser, very young Hellraiser, and Ambassador. It's another cat that was down with us that you might have heard of, but people didn't hear him that much. He was dope. He was Hellraiser's partner.
Got you.
So Baz bringing him to the studio, right? So it was like, them niggas is kind of nice. So before me and Baz was a group, I met 60 sec, 60
Okay.
second sacks. And 60 sec came through Dirty. So I'll come
About to
through
say, so you
Jizza.
got Dirty, Timbo, all that six. Now that you got this side coming.
Exactly.
Got you.
So we would we would just be at different shows and battle and cast. We were the Art of War.
Got you. You and Timbo. Did he freeze? Did he freeze? I think he froze.
Yeah, somebody called me. My bad.
Okay, yeah. You know how they, yeah.
On my phone, man. I had to work it out.
Yeah. So you said you and who was the Art of War? You and who else?
60 sec.
You
So
and
I knew
60.
60 sec. Yeah, I knew 60 sec. Baz didn't know 60. So I figured, if he bringing these cats, what I'm saying, I'm gonna bring
One of your people, yeah.
yeah, just to mix it up and stuff like that. Because they would come through the studio with him, and then so I just said, I'll bring 60 through. Because we was talking about MCs all day and things like that. And then me and Fourth Disciple, and it was Jizza. I
Oh my!
remember
How
one.
the hell did y'all meet Fourth? Whoa! Cause we gotta do this to Fourth. We gotta put some respect on that man's name. Whoa! When you heard Fourth Five Archangels beat, what did you say?
Is from what could I say?
Yeah. Well, you
I
actually
said,
rapped on it.
yeah, it was beyond great. It was beyond great. It's nothing I never heard before. I never even heard beats like that when it was using sample of voices, and it was like this dude was going crazy. Fourth was like
Yeah.
bananas with it, right? So I don't know. Fourth was just there. I think Fourth came from a Madman. That they already had a crew.
Got
You know what I'm
you.
saying? I think RZA and them knew them way back.
Cause he
So they
wasn't
was
even a New
already
Yorker. He's not even from New York.
nah.
Yeah.
He from Ohio. He's from Steubenville. But most of them, they was out there hustling and stuff. They got a connection out there.
Got you.
So, and I think RZA got family. So they were out there and where was I, man? Because
Oh yeah. When you heard how did the Five Archangels shit come together?
right. So how the Sons of Man form.
Got you. How did that form? And how did y'all start recording?
Okay. So 60 sec. So I knew 60 sec. I met up with 60 Sec and I brought him to the studio. I was like, yo, this is because 60 was like he'd be and he was like almost like a phantom. You know what I mean? He was family with Dirty, but wouldn't show up a lot. You had to go get him. Yo, he would never do nothing. Yo, you can ask, 60 was mad stubborn. Like I'm the one who had to get him out the crib and he wouldn't come around. I would get him to come to the studio. So I was like, yo, you got to meet this cat named Shabazz. Where like, yo, you got to meet this dude named Shabazz. He dope. And he said, all right, Lord. He said, all right, boom. Now I introduced him to Baz and they hooked that became dope. And then it was me, me, Fourth, and Jizz, I think. And we met Prodigal.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So Prodigal comes in. So so now it's five of y'all.
And then, but check this out. Prodigal and Fourth Disciple started hanging out. They were cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like me and P Son, we first met, but then him and Fourth used to they started hanging out real tight. And they would go to P Son crib because P Son had a crib across the street from Firehouse.
Got you, yeah, because Firehouse.
So I would come back down there, yeah. So I would come over there with Fourth, and then me and P Son. But we all knew each other. We met, and it was just like P Son was kicking some lyrics and stuff like that. I was like, and this is in the time. This is in a very young stage, so everybody was just trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just like, yo, we all got some shit. Let's just make one group and let's just all do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing. And so I introduced him to Baz, and we in the studio. He used to be in the studio a lot. He used to come in with Fourth Disciple sometime.
So now y'all officially Sons of Man, but then Diary comes out. In this video, did you know that this Diary video was gonna be what it was?
Yeah, I had an idea.
The video was like, what did I just watch?
Yeah, I had an idea. And me and Baz, I guess you could say we was we was almost like we was still humble, but we feeling ourselves because we in the video, me and him, you know what I'm saying? So we becoming two like two bosses, which is dope. And it's like we all this thing was happening so quick
Fat, yeah.
and so fast, yo. And it was just overwhelming and very appreciative. But it was like, yo, this was a time, this is before internet and all of this stuff. This is
Yes.
a time
Video music
when it was,
box.
yeah. I didn't even know I didn't even know I had a name out there, yo. That's how much it was no internet.
I heard of you.
And
Yeah, I heard of
think
you.
about it, I didn't know, I just thought I was known by the cats that we around.
Mm-hmm.
Rizzo had to tell me the other cats that you know you got a video out, right? He had to tell me that I should go out and hang out in clubs and stay out the studio because I thought I was supposed to stick around the studio all day and just make songs. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. So
Rizzo was like, "Get out of here, yo! you got to go out and hang out."
so you go this comes out, right? This comes out, Diary comes out. Y'all working on Sons of Man. When did when with the Sons of Man project? So this is your first album. Sons of Man is your first album that you're on more than one song.
Yeah. See, this it's a lot, man. We got to sit down and because you have this is not the first. This is me and Baz worked on the album. We have an
Okay.
album, complete album. You
That
know what I'm
never came
saying?
out. That never came out.
It never came out. We in the middle, we was working on it. We had a whole album done. You know what I'm
Who got the
saying?
album now?
Man, I don't know. I wonder if Baz got something. I don't know.
And
I don't know who got it.
who's producing on this at this
Mr.
time?
Mr. 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 Sim
Mm-hmm.
from Mr. Sim, the cat from Gravediggers,
Okay.
because they wanted to put us out, I think. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And then people were mistaking us as Gravediggers because we was on tour with them. We were,
Yes.
always with Gravediggers. So we could might as well just be Gravediggers. When you say Baz, you say Priest, we had the names, and then everybody, he was the holy psychiatrist. You could just put us as the Gravediggers.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were the ones that kind of like was headlining the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, we just had a studio time one day, and Fourth came. It was just like, and we could have Killah Army is a whole bunch. It's a lot of story, man.
Yeah. We gonna do part 2 one day where we break all the way down, but we just trying to give the audience some of what Killah Priest is about and where he come from. Because Killah Army is a whole different situation. And you got the Maccabees. You was
I
like
said
10.
that.
Go ahead.
I said that because they are on soldiers of darkness, and we all like the young cats that's in the studio because we just had studio time. It's open, and so we'd be popping up in the studio, and you had Killer Sin who was on that song. You have Royal Fam that was in there too. So so check it out. So we just said, yo, you know what? We should just be one group. All of us. Right? So that kind of like shaded that right there kind of like me and Baz never really got to put out our album. You know what I'm saying? That we had. Because we had like we kind of like had I guess 10 songs. I don't know, like 10. We had a couple of songs that was dope. And that Mr. Sign and Weston used to play all the time. They loved them. You know what I'm saying? And it was like some we did the Sons of Man, and then at the same time, and I don't think that Baz was like feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time we was doing that, we didn't finish ours, but he was still humble. He's like, all right, we'll all do it together. We'll just do this as one thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like let me see, I don't know. We just all in the studio. Shit got crazy, man. And it was just like Four played this beat. And it was like, oh, that's fire. So Baz said, yo, I'm gonna go in there and knock it out. Cause we did the 5 Archangels, which was crazy. And that's when Baz really I think Baz really liked 60 that day.
Mm-hmm.
Baz was like, yo, that shit, I like this dude, yo. I like that. He told me, I was like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah. I told him, I said, yo, 60's dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
So fourth through on this track. And Baz, we was all writing, right? Baz went in there, and that was history for that, man. He did Deputy Penalty.
So you were supposed to be on that record.
Yeah,
Wow.
wrote to it, but he went to when he went in there when he went in there, that was his song, yo. It was carefully made because I think I had solo track, but I was like, yo, that could be your solo track right there because nobody you went in there like that was tailor made for you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And fourth is the type, once you do something that's dope with fourth don't like to he don't like to do too much. He like to stay right where it is. He don't like to add. Like if you kick a dope verse on fourth joint, that's it.
Yeah. Ain't no. So what
That's
was your
it.
verse? What was your verse for Deputy Penalty? You still got it, or you used it for something else?
I can't tell you
Yeah.
that. I can't even tell you that, bro.
Yeah.
That's like I don't even know what happened to that verse,
Wow, that would
bro.
have been ill if you was on Death Be the Penalty. Like even that's
Hey man, we
crazy.
might do a remix, man. That'd
Yeah,
be
nah, you
crazy.
have to. You have to. So Sons of Man come out. Let's skip a little bit. Sons of Man come out. Wu-Tang is blowing up. Gravediggers is everywhere. And then it just come a point where well, I judge wisely. Do you remember that? You gotta kick that rap. Come on. You remember that. If nothing else, you remember that. What's that rap?
You want me to kick it?
Kick that, man.
Well,
I just gotta hear that live.
I judge wisely. If nothing ever surprised me. Lounging between two pillars of ivory. I'm lively. My dome pieces like building stones of grease. Poems are deep from ancient throws I speak. I'm overwhelmed as my mind roams the realm. My eyes the vision, memory is the film. Others act subtle, but they fragile above clouds. They act wild and couldn't budge a crowd, no matter how loud they get. Though they growl and spit, clutch their fists, and throw up sounds like a crip. Throw all types of fits. I leave them split like ass cheeks and rag pussy lips. Yeah,
Did you
that was
realize what you did when you wrote that?
nope.
Cause you was like, cause your cadence was like, I judge wisely. Like what made you just calm down? You wasn't hype. You was just kicked back. And the video alone, I was like, yo, that's that dude right there. That's that. Did you realize what you was doing, or you was just in the moment?
Nah, I didn't. I just was in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I just was in the moment.
Wow.
It, yeah, it was just
Wow.
what it was. You know what I mean? We was in,
Yeah.
he was in the studio. Raekwon was over there working on finishing up. He was finishing up Only Built.
Wow. So you
And
was there for that. You was there for those sessions too?
yeah, you gotta remember they came out different times, but they was
Yes.
created around the same
Yeah,
time.
everybody was recording.
Yeah, it was recorded at the same time. They just came out different times. So Ray and them still was working on their joint over there.
Yeah, it's
Well,
crazy.
and so Ghost came over. Ghost came over. We were snapping.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was snapping in the studio, and they just picked me at that moment to get on. So So I had to go in. I had to go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was
so
talking.
you say
Yeah,
you talking about what?
I was talking about them
So
on the
that was a
track.
diss. That was a diss verse to them.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Others act subtle, but I fragile because I was like, because I would never really say anything. You know what I'm saying? I was never really say. I said I'm gonna let my opinion spread. They were like, all right, appreciate. Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. Word.
So that verse is a Ghost and Ray diss verse, is what you saying? Without when they don't even
Nah,
know it.
it was a Ghost, Jizza, and whoever was on it, who was RZA,
Yeah.
because that was the one over there. Raekwon was over here,
Mm.
so we were snapping on each other. So that made me just go into. I'm just gonna have to sit back and then prove my worth on the mic.
Got
And
you.
that's why I said I judge wisely. Is if nothing never surprised me. And so that's why I said that because they was getting on me so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hip hop history right there. That's crazy. So you do this, and then it just comes a point where now you're doing a solo project. When did that come about? When you doing your album now?
Well, that was always the deal. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was coming in as just an artist, but I was always a solo artist. But I never got a chance really to do that. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And because I was, when I came in, it was just like it was a gravitate. I guess I was a little like a ball of fire or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And every time when I was kicking it with somebody, they'd be like, "Man, we gotta get together." And that's how it was back then. Everybody was like, "Yo, let's just roll." But I never really got a chance to really do what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Album by myself
Mm.
until it was Prodigal Son who was like, "Yo, listen to Fourth Beat," because like I told you, they was hanging together.
Mm-hmm.
And then this rhyme, I got to go back because this rhyme I used to kick to Jizza was now it's just it went check this out. This goes back when I was 12. I loved to write, but it was trapped in hell. I had mad ideas, sad eyes, and tears, right? So I would kick that. And he was like, yo, the way it's flowing is dope. So Jizza's like, yo, because I was starting to study lesson. He said you should say knowledge is wisdom. I
Mm.
said, oh, but that is 12 that add up.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, so knowledge is wisdom just goes back when I was 12. I love doing right. I was trapped in hell. So I had that, and that was a song. It was totally different. It was just that verse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so Jizza was like, yo, I could put that song on my album, but it gotta be a song. And
Mm.
I was like, yeah, because it's just a verse. And I was like, yeah, don't worry. I said, watch, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do a second verse to it.
Mm.
And then
And
then then I
Bible.
recorded,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
And then
Yeah,
then Bible is born.
yeah, yeah, indeed. And so that was that part. Yeah. So then that was my first song by myself.
And now they're like, yo, he got to do an album now because this is one of the highlights of the album.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
was did you think the world would take to that song the way they did?
I knew I had something that was different because I
Mm-hmm.
was I was I was always thinking different. I knew I had something different, but I never knew they was gonna catch on like that. 'Cause I knew what I was thinking, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I just knew I had something that was a little different. And then if I could just show what I could do, it could be something towards hip the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My whole thing is that I'm a fan of the culture. I just wanted to do my part and put something to culture, but I never thought that it'd catch on like that, you know.
What made you come up with the acronym?
Um, it was in the park.
Okay.
It was in the park in um in Brooklyn. So I
Got
was
you.
on the pool bench and I was trying to figure out. I was just like, yo, I had two. I had one for the Quran too, but I
Mm.
forgot that one because basically I was all about the Bible. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So it
Mm-hmm.
was like I sat in there and I put now I heard this old man by the pool. He was just like, yo, what are you doing? And it's a true story, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember this dude's face, man. And I was like, what I'm doing is rap. He's like poetry. I was like, yeah. And I was just like, I'm trying to do something for Bible. He said, you got to look at how life is. He said it's just simple things, and he was just like, you know, it could be the basic, it could be the basic things that, and I was just like, oh, basic instruction before it came by a pool. I
Mm.
came up with the instruction before leaving Earth, just right there. But it was definitely by a pool by this old man in Brooklyn. That's
Mm.
how that came.
So you doing it. So then you doing your solo, and you have this you got this producer that nobody knows, but everybody gets to know him one day. What's his name?
What happened?
You have this
Say that again?
producer that nobody knows, and then everybody gets to know him one day by the name of Just Blade.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How did you end up working with Just Blade?
Um, I was going to Soundtrack. He was working there.
Okay, because he's an engineer. The world don't know that he's really an engineer.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah, that,
recording your stuff, but he got beats. But he's the
yeah,
one that's late when you lay your vocals. He's tracking you. That's what he is. But go ahead.
yeah. As soon as I popped in, it was like, yo, what's good, man? You say I make beats. Yo, I do beats and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, word. One day I'm gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? I would come in through a certain time, and then well, I was on MCA, and then we went into the studio. I was like, yo, let me hear some of your beats. He gave me what was it? A DAT?
Probably a
He
dat.
gave me,
Yeah.
yeah, he gave me a DAT. I heard the tracks, and I was like, oh, I was like, yo, this is okay. Hold on. So I came back to the studio. I was like, yo, let's go ahead and try to do something. I wrote to one of them joints. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, all right. So we went in there, and then we started tossing up. He said, yo, I always wanted to work with you or whatever. I never knew that shit. So we was just kicking it in there. So we became friends though.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him became friends, like hanging out all the time and shit. I go to his crib, you know. So he lived in exotic Wall Street around there. And back then, I'm like, what the hell? This nigga live in Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
Word. You know, I had my crib. So we would hang out. We would get all the new Dreamcast and shit. He had all that connect. He was real savvy with that. But then, and you know, he never sampled. And
Mm.
that's what I thought was crazy. So me and Just Blaze, we became real tight and we worked on a whole bunch of stuff. And that was just like, yo, I told him, I said, yo, one day you gonna be out of here, yo. You gonna be out of here.
Wow.
And yeah, I told him that. I said, yo, you gonna be out of here. Then one day he told me, yo, I'm working with Jay-Z.
Wow.
Word. He said working with Rockefeller. Yo. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Word.
So the story, one of the most
Like, I,
go
I
ahead.
gotta laugh at because somebody on here gonna laugh because they know where this leads to. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's a few things we go in there once you say Rockefeller. But another story is that cannabis runs down on Wu-Tang and he's getting at them hard body, and then they call you to get at cannabis. How true was that?
Um, that's 100%.
Mm.
100%. At the time, I didn't know that was him.
Mm.
It was like I just knew it was a beast. It was a beast in the midst, and it's like, yo, I burnt a lot of MCs. Like I ran across a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was like when it was Madman, Knife Prince, right? We call him
Uh-huh.
Madman then.
Uh-huh.
Told me. He said, yo, Ross, you gotta come over here. Cause yo, it's something about Knife Prince. Knife Prince is like with Knife Prince, it's like I met a lot of cats with Knife Prince with Knife Prince. Cause he was like this. Me and Knife Prince, like real close.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. He was like, yo, Priest, you gotta come over here. Yo, Rod wants you to come over here. He said this cat is he kind of dope.
Mm.
I came over there. This nigga is crazy. I was like, who the fuck? I'm sitting on the side, so it's like a kung fu flick. I'm walking on the side. I'm listening to this nigga taking control of the cipher.
Mm.
Just,
Who's in the cipher? Let the world know what MCs was in the cipher at the time.
oh man, yo, the swordmen, the clan.
The whole
Yo,
clan. Wow.
once I saw Deck, because Deck is a crap. Deck, once I saw Deck giving like, yo, because Deck is an assassinator.
Mm-hmm.
He Deck, like right. I would say Deck is like once I saw Deck, like yo, I saw Deck with the face like yo, because you ain't a lot of niggas ain't gonna take Deck, but so many blows.
Mm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, ah, shit. So Rob told me, yo, he said, come over here, and he said, so I came over there and I was like, oh man, and it was Meth, RZA, almost the whole clan, and then we had the Beggar clan there too.
Mm.
Most of the Killer Army, most of the whole staff.
Mm. And
Nobody,
cannabis was
nobody,
gone for what he know.
nobody could take him down.
Damn.
Nobody could take him down.
Wow.
Yo, I was like, yo, this dude is crazy. He's going crazy. I'm talking about he was trying to command the whole circle.
Mm.
And then RZA was like, all right, yo, you gotta go in. You gotta go in. I was like, all right, got you. He said, yo, let's see what's up. So that was it, yo.
What was the verse? Do you remember the verse you kicked?
If cannabis with a huh?
Do you remember the verses you kicked?
It was some of I think Almost There, maybe some of Heavy Mental, some of
Okay.
a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? It was a collaborate because I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go in and say, okay, let me hit him with something like that'll take him there. So it was a little bit of pieces of a whole bunch of stuff. You know what
Got
I'm
you.
saying?
Got you.
And I took from verses that I didn't even have. You know what I mean? And that was like that was it.
Mm.
Word. And
Great.
my heart was like, oh,
Yeah.
if this man come after this, I said, that's it. I'm gonna take my first L. And not only that, because my whole thing was I was scared to lose. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Mm.
Because I learned that from being in from my block. You know what I'm saying? Never lose, never lose. Because they were so good at calling you whack. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the way they say you whack, it hurt.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, yeah, you trash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Say it.
yeah, so you battle him. Did y'all just stop rapping, or he tapped out, or y'all was like, yo, that's it? Because by this time, I guess he spit like 10 raps already.
Yeah, it was honor. He did it with honor, man.
Okay.
He stopped and said, "Yo, you know how cannabis?" He said, "Yo,
Yeah.
you got it." Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said, "Yo, that was crazy."
Mm.
That
Mm.
was
Cause
good
he
looking.
told the story. He was like, "Yo, I was burning Wu-Tang till they brought over Killer Priest." He always tell that story like I was, and Killer Priest got me and shit. But that's ill though. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say he didn't burn the whole clan if you brought me. So it was a setup because we got so many arsenals, right?
Yeah.
So we got so many styles for everything. You know what I'm saying? So the heavier they get, you know what I'm saying, we can take it to that level too.
Facts. Facts. So Just Blaze is so you're everywhere. You working with Just Blaze. You do a project with him, and then he becomes this guy working at Rockefeller. Then how do you have dealings with Rockefeller without having dealings with Rockefeller? Because one of the artists you end up dealing with. How the hell did you? When I heard AMIL in Killer Priest, I was like, who? What? How the hell did that happen?
It was that's why I smile in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Word. Uh it was shout out to the goddess anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
uh it was through Just Blaze told me that somebody wanted to, you know, ask me some questions. And then you know, we end up talking.
So Just Blaze is the one who, because
Yeah, my
because they blame you for her not rapping no more. You know that, right?
man. Huh?
They blame you for her not rapping no more.
Nah, man, nah. She's a intelligent. She knows what. She just didn't. She's see. People don't know. She was real. She's really a spiritual being, yo.
Uh huh.
Really spiritual, yo, for real. Like it with her, we had a connection because she was like mad spiritual
Mm-hmm.
before all of that. So I think she was. I think she didn't just want it, yo. It
Okay.
wasn't. Well, I didn't stop her from rapping. She just didn't. She didn't. It didn't impress her. She wanted something else. It didn't move her. You
Even in the
know.
middle of "Can I Get Her" and all this stuff, she just didn't want the industry, because she has a song out there where she kind of break down the evil of the industry that a lot of people don't know.
That's great. Yeah,
What's the name of that song?
that's called yeah. We said at the same time. It's called yeah. That's my joint too. I
Yeah.
know she gonna kill me. That's called Cipher. Cause she always told me about that song. Hold on, man.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me
it's an AMIL song where she
stop.
break basically, and everybody thought it was like a Jay-Z diss because she was saying how the industry is evil and all the
Nah,
stuff.
she had that song.
Wow,
She had that song before that. Word.
wow.
That was just yeah.
Somebody said the
Crazy.
Quarrels. Is the name of it is the Quarrels?
Quarrels.
The
That's right.
Quarrels. Okay, yeah, the
Thank y'all so
Quarrels.
much.
See,
That one.
I got the dopest chat room ever.
Yeah, that's
They
fire.
be
Yeah.
on it. The
So
Quarrels.
yeah, so Quarrels was done before that. So I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So She had that already before Jay-Z, so that wasn't aimed at him. It was just, I think that was more of a her personal and how she felt. Because a lot of people don't know that she was, like I said, she way more spiritual than a lot of people know. You know what I mean? She's a, and then she's an Israelite
Wow.
into the scripture. You know what I'm
So
saying?
nobody knew
This
that. Wow.
before this before me. This is yeah. I don't have nothing to do with this.
See,
This
because you get the blame for everything. They like Priest got her to stop rapping. He got her into the truth. Priest, and it's so deep that it was a point in time. Did the old interview you did? It was a time where she didn't want to go on tour, and who came to your crib?
Dame.
And what did he say? Dame Dash came to your crib for what?
She told me to go out. She said go talk to him because I don't even want to talk to him. Yeah, she didn't want to talk to him, so I had to go out there and tell him.
So this is when she quit.
Yeah, she was done. She didn't like the arrogant attitude. But you know what? Let me say this: Dame is he way more spiritual now.
Now,
Shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Well, we talking about back then.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Word.
Dane come to your crib and he wants to know why she's not performing anymore, why she not doing stuff, and she didn't want to talk to him, so you had to go talk to him. What was that conversation like?
I told him, yo, she don't want to be bothered, man. That's what it is. And then, they talking about her weight and stuff like that. She was done with it.
Mm.
And I just, was honest with him. And I told him like that. You had to take it. Word.
So when now y'all hearing this song and y'all hearing AMIL Gone, what was y'all like?
Like, let me see. It's like I think that was like, I think that was like more or less to appease the fans and stuff like that. And to take a little cheap shot like that. I think it was whack. It was whack. I think he just did that to tell his fans like, yo, this is what y'all want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cats was followers. Right? You know what I'm saying? They just want to please the crowd.
So when she was done with music, y'all never did music together?
About to get heavy. That's about to get heavy. Huh?
Yeah, when she quit, y'all never did music together?
Hold on.
All right.
Pardon me. What you said?
When she quit, did y'all never did music together?
Yeah, we did. I did one. I think I did one verse. It was one verse. We was in the studio. This is my man, Daddy Rose. We were going to the studio,
Brooklyn.
And we actually had an artist together that we was gonna put out. Somebody from the neighborhood, my man Savoy, that was dope. We gonna put him out. He's a singer. But
yeah,
it never came to fulfillment.
So we just cleared that up. It's not Killah Priest's fault that, because everybody was like, Priest, she got with Priest. Priest told her, you can't rap like that no more. You got to get into the truth.
Nah, she got it. Man, listen, I never try to control nothing, man. Everybody has their own life. They think like they want, she didn't want to do it, yo. She didn't want to do it. And it's like, yo, and you got to, I had to respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, some people got different journeys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, sometimes, all the glitz and all of that stuff like that. What mattered to her was real life.
So you only know how's she doing now?
She great.
Okay. Yeah, because we like, where the hell is everybody? You know what I'm saying? I love the voice. I was like, where the hell is man? Priest messed up. Everybody blame you.
She good.
She good. Dope. So all right, and then current times, we got this artist that come out of nowhere. I heard of him, and then Just Blaze on MySpace, and I remember, Just Blaze says, "Shout out to Jay Electronica for accepting 1,000 friends." So I'm like, Jay Electronica, what the hell type of names that? Then I hear him, and I'm like, oh, dude, nice, but he sound like somebody I heard before. I don't know how. I don't know who. And then you pop in my head. When you first heard Jay Electronica, what did you think?
Man, for me it was like I didn't hear it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But Raekwon tell me, and then you got Raekwon CEO Priest, and then Mad MCs was coming to me saying, "Yo, it's this new cat. It's this new cat." And I even asked, "What's name?" I'm like, "Word." I'm like, "For real?"
Mm-hmm.
It's like, "Yeah, they do it." I didn't see it at first. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? At first, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, maybe let me sit down and listen to him. I just know he's nice, got
Mm-hmm.
lyrics. I was like, "Oh, this dude's spitting." I was like, "Yo, I kind of like him," and um, everybody just kept saying that, and it's kind of like pushing me to like do something. I'm
Feel
like,
away. Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yo, like, yo, like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, man, the brother's out there rhyming, yo. He's doing he's making his mark,
mm.
you know. So I mean, I can't really speak on it too much because um, it's I mean, if you talking about he's kicking knowledge, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I didn't start that. KS One, you got a lot of people just kick knowledge and rhymes and stuff like that.
Melly
What
Mel
is
started.
this?
Melly
I
Mel
just want to
started it.
know, huh?
Melly Mel.
Melly
The
Mel?
message is
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can enhance it. Some people, yeah, exactly. Melly Mel really started that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did.
So it was like people was trying to bait you into going at him.
At first,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, yo, what are you gonna do? I didn't know how to respond to that. I really
Yeah.
don't know how to respond to what I'm gonna do. He's doing his thing, and then he sounded Rockefeller.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Being that a mill, and then he gets somebody that sound like me and sound. I thought that was. I kind of like okay that they say sound like me. I didn't say that, and I thought that was like maybe that could be his way of doing. So I just thought that was kind of strange.
And then
You know
Just
what I mean?
Blaze is doing the music.
Wow.
You ain't make that correlation?
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that part. Yes, that is crazy.
Because you just revealed to the world that Just Blaze is the one that kind of hooked you up with Emil.
Indeed.
So he just Blaze.
Yes.
You didn't see the
Yes.
correlation? You didn't see all that?
Yo, I I did a little bit, but now that you just said that again, because I was like, well, dang, he sounded Rockefeller, Man of Mill, and now and it came through Just Blaze. That's wild.
Remember, the universe is perfect.
Yeah. Nothing can be changed. Yep.
Nothing could.
Yeah, nothing has changed. Wow, you can't even make that. And there's nothing new under it. Damn,
Nothing.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I never heard it. I thought maybe the voice, but I thought he reminded me a little bit more of he had your vocal tone a little bit, but it was more of a Nas cadence to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
To me. So I didn't feel like your legacy or your spot was threatened in no way. You know what I'm saying? But I know how people make you feel like, yo, Priest, you got this new dude, he took your whole drink, you gotta get at him. And then you like, should I spit a missile at him, Rug? Should I do it? So how close were you? Was you ever a point where you was like, yo, I got something for him?
I mean, nah, not really, bro. Not really.
Okay.
I didn't really. You know what I'm saying? One time Raekwon said something, and it kind of made me. It almost like made me like, wait a minute, what are you trying to say?
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, nah, because it's like, yo, you gotta. Raekwon told me, nah, it is what it is. Because that's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? Never.
Remember, he
Really,
had a little riff with RZA at one time, Just Blaze too. Remember, he said something about RZA. So at that time, I know everybody jumped up, and because Ray was like, "Yo, be careful," because he said he wanted to slap RZA before or something like that for dissing the South or something like that. And I remember Ray said to him, "Be careful what you wish for." You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you ask for and all that. So he probably said,
right,
"All right, I'm gonna get Priest. We gonna get Priest again." You know what I'm saying?
right.
that's that's
Oh,
that's great.
uh,
Would you do a record with him?
with Just Blaze.
No,
I
not
mean,
Just Blaze. With Jay Electronica.
the electronic, yeah, I would.
See, come
Hell
on.
yeah.
Just Blaze, put that together, man. Because I think, see me, how I look at my love for the music supersede
Yeah,
any bullshit. So I'm like, Killer Priest, Just Blaze, and Jay Electronica?
yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's for
Yo, you
everybody.
know what? When I spoke to when I asked her because I saw Just Blaze and I asked him, yo, you know what? Everybody be telling me about your artist. You know what I'm saying? At that time, and he was like, Priest. He's like a newer version of you or something like that. Like
Oh,
version. Yeah. He did say,
so that makes you sound like you old, right?
I
Like,
said,
wow, God.
yeah. I'm like, oh man.
And you
And then
still
when that,
active. You never put the pen down.
nah, I didn't
So
put
when
it
he
down.
say he's a newer version of you like, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
But he never talked about putting y'all on a record together.
I think at that time,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stop, but I think I don't think Just Blaze was working with him like that. I
Got
think
you.
he was hard to find. Yeah. I think he kind of. So
Yeah,
he was just telling me.
because I heard Jay Electronica disappears from time to time, and he just goes off
Yeah,
the grid and goes on. It goes to like Bali for like 7 years, and you don't never see him
I met
again.
him. Though.
You met him?
I met. Yeah,
What was that
hell
energy
yeah.
like? What was that
We
energy?
we hung out. We hung out. Huh?
Jay
My
Electronica
man
and Killer Priest
Joseph.
hung out?
My man Joseph. Yeah, my man Joseph. I brought him around, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he came in when I was living in Manhattan Beach out here. So he came and he had a big staff. So I had a mask on. So it was crazy, yo. True story, right? So
I
we
don't
was
want to.
talking about.
Fuck you had a mask
Yo,
on
this,
for?
I had a mask on, G, like a masquerade mask, right? So he kept telling me about because Dreddy was the first one that told me about Just Blaze.
Okay.
Dreddy Cougar, and
Yes.
this was way back when he first was starting. So just like you don't really get it until you get it. So I had like this mask on, and what was I doing with the mask? Because I was recording. I think I was going to film something.
Okay.
So Just Blaze, I keep saying Just Blaze, pardon me. So Joseph, I brought him over to my crib, and I got in the car, we jumped there. Just Blaze was in.
Jay
Jay
Electronica.
Electronic.
Mm-hmm.
So we hung out. We went to some art party, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm about to take the mask off. He told me to keep it on.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yo, keep it on. And he told this one lady, she came up to me. She came up to him. He goes, yo, that's the cat. He write my rhymes. But he said that, but I think he said as a joking way. He said, yo, this man right here write my rhymes. And I took that as flattery. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to play some new stuff. My man Neptali was with us too.
Mm-hmm.
Neptali. So it was like he gave me like a props, you know what I mean? I felt it like, oh man, and I didn't see no ill. We supposed to have did a group. Nobody knows that.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna blow you. Yo, listen, Jay Electronica, me, and I think it's I'm gonna get him right now. I don't know if it's what's the name, my man Joseph. I was putting this together, and we was talking on the phone, but it never panned out.
Did you just say you and Jay Electronica are supposed to be a group?
Yes,
Holy shit.
yes. Ask him. If you ever speak to her, ask him.
Whoa.
Word. Ask
Crazy.
him. Yeah.
I still,
Ask.
it ain't too
I
late.
told I said, yo, that'd be crazy. He said, yo, you want to take over the world? He said that to me, I'm telling you.
Wow. Did y'all just hear that, people? Killer Priest said him and Jay Electronica was supposed to be a group. Now we got to push for that now. Now I still want that. I really, I want that. So why you never did a Exhibit C freestyle? You know that'd be ill to this day, right?
I did, yeah. I did one. I was trying to find some of the beats. 'Cause I was like the beats and stuff like that. I was trying to find, and I found this one he did, the Infinity.
Oh
I
yeah,
found
yeah,
one of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
them. I tried to just put it out there and tease it like that so we can still finish what we did. But like you said, he's a ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
So he disappears and stuff like that.
Nah,
So that
I
was
still want to hear you on Exhibit C or even Exhibit A, especially Exhibit A. You body
is it
Exhibit A.
Just Blaze beat?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Give me that beat.
I'm going to send you Exhibit A.
If it's a Just Blaze beat,
Oh, they're all
it's
Just
no.
Blaze beats. Everything I'm talking about is Exhibit A. You on it? I mean, everything I'm talking about is Just Blaze beat. But Exhibit A, that shit. Even though Exhibit C is fire, Exhibit A is your pocket. Trust me, you gonna hear that like,
Uh,
yo, That's your pocket, right? I mean, everything is your pocket. But
Yeah, send that
Exhibit
to me.
A, that's your pocket. So you still recording True Master. You just did a project with True Master. How did that come about? But before we do that, how many groups you been in?
Man,
He's not laughing.
man. Four horsemen. Yo, yeah. We got I don't know, man. Off top, like maybe like, I don't know, 10. We got Populations Click, and we got the Maccabees, we got Sons of Man, um we
Black
got
Market Militia. Black Market Militia.
Black Market Militia. Yes, and then we got Horsemen. Yes, it goes on. It goes on.
How come the Horsemen never took happen?
Everybody had stuff to do.
But y'all got records though, right?
We went in the studio for a month together, yo.
Okay.
All four of us.
Gotcha.
And it was hilarious. Now, if we could have our own reality show, if I had a camera, I was thinking about filming it because it was hilarious. Cannabis and Razzcast were the funniest because they had like a beef going on. Them two are hilarious. I think because them two go back. They go back. So it's like they they two shorties, and they like them two had this crazy relationship, man. They had this crazy relationship. Word. Like Raz would be right there, and Cannabis would be right here, and Biss would be like, yo, man, yo, don't I can't work with him, right? So I don't want him over here, and I'll go over there and I'll tell him, I'm like, yo, he said, Priest, I already know what he said. Yo,
hey,
listen,
wow.
see them, you'll never see it. They just walk around and they'll never say nothing. You'll never know it if you don't know it.
Wow.
And you never even know what the beef was about. It's like after the studio session, the two go hang out and they just get into it. Word.
Crazy. How many songs do you have?
Now?
Period. Overall, how many songs you have?
A lot.
right. Bottom line, right? A lot. What's your favorite song that you did?
That's a hard one. My favorite song that I did. Man, it's hard, bro.
What's your favorite verse?
I like it's a song that to me personally, I like this song. You didn't hear it yet. It's called Spider.
Okay. You a wild dude. Yeah, I already know what you is. It'll be about how the spider have 1,000.
It's real close to my heart. That song right there.
What song were you supposed to be on and you're not on?
A lot of the double album.
Oh, word! Wow. What song? What is in any song that?
A bunch of them. I spent so many verses for that album. That's the same time that Biggie got. I went to the studio and we were doing Gravediggers at the same time, and I just spit rhymes and I got pulled off every last one of them.
So you're on the album, but they took you off.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you do so when they take you off? Do you keep your verse and do something else, or you? That's it.
No,
You just write.
the first, I forgot it. I wrote it there. It was for that time. It was the feeling at that moment, and that was it.
Wow. So it's some mixes somewhere with you all over it.
Huh?
It's some mixes somewhere with you. Wow. That's
that. Yeah. Not the clan. It's just RZA. You know what I'm saying? I guess he had his own plan. You know what he wanted to do or whatever. And I guess my grace period, because I used to love just jumping on joints, especially when you're just in the studio. I was in the studio, and the booth was right there. It'd probably be me and Math, and I'll just spit the verse or somebody, or it'd be one person from the clan. It'd be just somebody that I'll just go in there and do a verse.
You're also looked at as one of the greatest lyricists of all time. What do you think about that?
Man, it's a good feeling. Definitely a good feeling, man. Definitely a good feeling.
Do you feel that way about yourself?
That
you're one of the greatest of all time.
I know I got something special.
Man, talk that shit, man. Do you feel like you one of the greatest? Come on, bro.
I know I got something special,
Yo, you
bro.
super duper nice though. Like you almost too nice. Like it's like because if somebody's not intelligent and they listen to you, you're gonna be like, it don't go over their head because you still could rap and you still got the flow and everything. But it's like,
Yeah.
yo, you super nice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's niggas that could rap. There's
Right.
niggas that could rap. Where you like, yo, hold on, man, this dude is crazy. So you said you feel like you got some shit. How do you view yourself?
Something very special. I
Mm.
know I know it's something very how do I view myself?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know. I just look at MCs that like, you know, like that came before me. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? And it's just like I just look at those cats and I'll be like, man, those are where I set the mark. And I just that's it. I always set my things on that.
So let me get you in trouble. Who's the top 5 of all time?
Top five lyricists.
Lyricists of
Always
all time.
Rakim,
Mm-hmm.
Kane.
Mm-hmm.
No order either, because
No
I'm gonna
order.
say
Yeah.
G
G Rap. Okay.
lyrically,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
G
Keep
Rap,
going. Mm-hmm.
G Rap might be
Number
G
one.
Rap. Yeah, not gonna front. I think it's like G Rap invented
Punchlines. I
word.
keep telling people G Rap is the father of punchlines. And somebody on
Yeah,
Twitter was saying to me today that on Big L and all that. I said, yo, y'all never heard G Rap? G Rap said, I giving niggas more stitches than Frankenstein. Like, yo, do you not understand how ill that is?
yep,
He said, I treat my beef like, I put holes in my beef like White Castle burger.
yep.
Like, do y'all not
That's
understand? Like, this
crazy.
dude was an alien. You know what I'm saying? But you had G Rap, Rakim, Kane. That's 3. You need another 2.
That's easy.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let me see, because it's a lot, man. It's like when I say like lyrics, um, um, I'm really thinking about this, right?
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about this. I said G Rap, what's his name, and
G Rap,
Slick
Kane, and
Rick,
Rakim. Slick Rick. Okay. I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm.
and what's that for?
That's 4. Need one more.
Did I say Karis one?
Now, of course you didn't.
Of
So there you
course.
go. You know who I got in
Yeah.
my top 5? What you think about this? I got Ice Cube in my top 5.
See, that's what I was looking for, bro. You
Yeah.
killed it. I
Yeah.
was looking. I see. That's what I'm saying. I was looking outside of the box, but you had me under pressure, and I couldn't
Yeah.
really think. And I was trying to think of somebody else. You know what I mean? And that's a
I
good
love
choice.
Ice Cube. Is
Yes,
retarded,
Ice
man.
Cube is nice.
Ice Cube is
And I
nice.
was trying to go outside. I was trying to go outside because I was going to say E40, but I was I was going to go
I don't
outside
agree
and
with that though, bro. We said
right,
lyricists. Yeah.
yo, E40 got lyrics, yo, and I was just looking outside of no, but E40 kick knowledge though. He be kicking knowledge.
All right, priest. We don't wild out. I mean, somebody said Pasta News too. That's like one of my favorite. Pasta from De La Soul. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, but all right. So you got an album out right now with True Master. What's the name of that album?
Divine intervention.
And how did that come about?
Talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he came home, it's like we was kicking it. We was trying to think of a way because he saw me doing the work,
Mm-hmm.
and he was trying to think of a way how to do heavy mental too.
Mm.
And it was me, him, and Fourth, and we was trying to think of a way to do, heavy mental too, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And True was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna send you something. I want you to send it back."
Mm-hmm.
He sent me something. I sent it right back,
Mm.
filled up, lyrics, everything. So he said, "Yo, Lord, that was kind of fire."
Mm.
And let me try something else. And I said, "All right, go ahead." Boom, he sent it to me. I sent it right back to him. Already done.
Mm.
Boom, boom. And then we end up saying, yo, we got to keep on going. After the fourth one, he said, you know what? We got to keep this going
Wow.
because we got stuff going on here. And I was like, yo, you send it, I'm gonna lace it up and I'll send it right back. And that's how that came. That's how that went.
And then y'all end up just knocking it out. So it's not heavy mental too. It's
No. Oh,
divine
that? No. It's divine intervention. Yeah.
divine. But I'm just
You
saying, y'all was going to do that, and then it turned
yeah.
into something else. Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to get fourth, um, and True Master and Y Kim, right?
Mm,
And I said, I'm gonna go get Y. And who else? Who else got a joint on there? I was trying to get them and maybe get mathematics, you know what I'm saying? Get somebody like mathematics and Bronze Nazareth and
got
do
you.
something with all of them.
So stay in the Wu elements, basically.
Yeah, that was my plan, just to give, the fans just,
Just
how I
Blaze,
started.
where you at? You need that new Just
And
Blaze
just and the new Just Blaze, definitely. Definitely.
with the J Electronica on it.
Yes.
Oh, they mad in the chat room because I said E40.
I might let you put it. Yo, you design it, and I'll do it.
I put it.
If we can put it together, I'll do it, and
I'm
we'll put
going
it
to
that way.
listen. We gonna work hard because see one thing about everything, bro, or outside everything we spoke about, it's about the music. It's about the culture, and that's what the most important thing. That's what make black people hang with white people. We could be.
Yeah.
I could want to shoot you later, but after this party, you know what I'm saying? Like after the club. But for now, we
Yeah.
going jam. So the music is what keeps us in tune. So I think that we should always pinpoint that first. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I like facilitating stuff because I'm getting you that exhibit A. We got to hear that. I think you'll buy. They mad at me because I said E40 is not top 5. What I
Nah,
said
he
Ice
has.
Cube. That's
Yeah, Ice
my
Cube is.
yeah, that's my
Ice.
opinion. I never say he was whack. I never said nothing. I say he's just not top 5. If y'all don't, first of all, I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. You already know about that. You know what I'm saying?
E40 be dropping jewels, yo. E40 be dropping jewels, and
Yeah.
and if you look at just some of the way some of the styles
Yeah, yeah.
is
I like Sprinkle Me.
I
Sprinkle Me is my
too.
joint. Sprinkle Me is my joint. I love Sprinkle Me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With you, um, your belief system, your faith. People always want to know what is Killah Priest. Is he God body? Is he a Moor? Is he a Hebrew Israelite? Is he a Nawapian? Is he a Christian? How would you answer that?
Oh man, yo, am I a Christian? I could eliminate. I do an elimination. I'm all of that, man. I'm all the above, man.
Okay, okay.
I'm all the above. Yeah, you going I know you I'm gonna start something up because brother's gonna be like, yo, you can't mix.
Yeah, yeah. How you gonna be the God?
I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared for it. They're gonna be like, yo, man, come on, man. Just let them know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So
know, I know. Yeah.
how
The
much
nationality.
how much do you read? How much have you read?
Lot.
So is that what sparks the different walks of life for you? Is what you read? Like, do you read something and have a way of life, and then it's something that you read that say, "Oh wow, yo, I'm a build on this too."
Well, I'm laughing already because I already know after this.
They said black ain't a
I
nationality too, so you already
respect.
know.
I respect. I just respect. I know who I am, right?
Okay.
And I just respect all. I respect everybody, the good parts of things because I already know. You know what I'm saying? I can sit down and talk to you about anything. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? We can talk about mostly anything. And it'll boil down, it'll
Mm-hmm.
come down to
Yeah.
truth. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And love. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Mm.
So I don't like to just sit around here and disrespect brothers and sisters' belief system
Mm-hmm.
just to boost something that what I may um refer to, but everything is a truth. And
Mm.
that's the search for that divine truth is where I'm at.
Got you.
Once you come once you come to yourself, you already know.
Got you. Got you. Yeah, because you know you in trouble now. They like he said he ain't a what he's supposed to do. I seen you on the corner arguing with Hebrew Israelites in one video. I'm like, oh, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, the brothers, and after that, they apologized to me, but that wasn't on film. They didn't film that
Yeah,
part.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That wasn't me filming. That was them filming because
Mm.
and I just took that day because I was having a crazy day anyway. I was, this Wugu is crazy, so I was having a crazy day trying to trying to do something, and then the cats just wanted to ask me questions and stuff like that. I didn't feel like being asked questions.
Got you, got you. Do you feel pressured or people try to pressure you to say, come over here and believe what we believe because you are who you are and your knowledge is going to help further their doctrine? Do you feel like people are grabbing you in different directions?
Um, uh, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to pull me in different directions
Got
because
you.
they won't. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, basically.
It's like the understanding of I understand it though. I
Mm-hmm.
overstand it. You know what I'm saying? I can sit and talk to you. We can
Mm-hmm.
talk about it, and then you'll find out that everything have a similarity. In the beginning, at the end of the day, is about being righteous. I'm not telling nobody to be wicked. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you say being wicked, okay, that I don't promote that. I don't promote us being black on black violence
Mm-hmm.
and then going out there and then acting like you down, you marching talking about Black Lives Matter
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when, when we kill each other the most and guns that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a problem with talking about ourselves and straighten up ourselves. We can do that. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying? About rehab.
Got you. Got you. They keep asking me when you God said all the other Wu-Tang groups was whack. What did you what did you think when he said that?
I
Huh?
saw you God. Yeah, that's you God.
Yeah.
That's you God.
How close were you with you God?
Cool.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
cool. Yeah, that's you God. He'll say that. He'll say you God would have said that with us all there. He
Yeah.
would have
Yo,
said that.
I did an interview on this channel where he said the karate movie shit was whack. I was like, what are you talking
Yeah, yeah. You gotta you gotta say that. He'll say that. He'll say that with you right there. He didn't care. He don't even know if you right there. He just still said it. Yeah,
Yeah,
he still said
that's dope. So
it.
the True Master album, Divine Intervention,
Mhm.
is on all streaming platforms.
Uh-huh.
You also have it on your YouTube also.
Indeed.
And I make sure that's the first pinned comment on this channel. You also have a podcast. You should let me executive produce it, but that's a whole nother thing.
We'll talk about it, bro. Yo, we could talk about that.
Cause
Yes.
you're on the West Coast, and I got I got some people out there that could definitely get you. Well, we'll talk about that off the camera. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but bro, you had all right. The audience, because I think me and you probably like around the same age. The audience don't know. You had Jordan Maxwell on your podcast. Now, Jordan Maxwell, if you don't know, is somebody when this whole NWO thing was popping off, and this is like 1994, 94 when the NWO thing we first heard about it, right? And
Yeah.
this is tape called Millennium 2000 that went through my hood like wildfire. So he's on the other side of the hood. I'm on this side of the hood, and Jordan Maxwell is on his tape talking about the Easy Pass, talking about the RFID chip, all this stuff. When you first saw that Millennium 2000 VCR tape, mind you, because it wasn't no DVD, it wasn't no Blu-ray, it was a VCR tape. What went through your
Right.
mind?
Man, oh, I was mind blown, yo. I was like,
We in
yo,
trouble.
great, crazy. You got cried.
Oh wow, wow,
I got
wow.
it back. That's my get back to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
got,
yeah.
oh, yo, I can't believe this shit. He cried.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
And I
That
heard,
was deep.
and for what
That
I
was
heard, you was the first person rhyming about that. And then somehow it got introduced to Prodigy and them, and they started rapping about it. But you were first rhyming about the NWO and year 2000 and all that?
I knew about it. I wasn't rhyming about it. Yeah,
Got you.
I knew about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like um I was the first one. We had these tapes. We had those tapes, those VCR tapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy, especially at the time. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, hip hop just coming and all of this stuff is happening. And shit was crazy. Yo.
And
But
how much of that came to fruition? How much of that really happened?
we in it now.
We in it now.
That's
So
actually after the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I wanted to, because it was off the hook when he was there. So, but he gonna come on again.
got
I
you.
got him. Yeah, exactly. We'll kick it and shit
Yeah.
like that. But it's like we in it right now.
So
You know what I mean?
you also
Universe.
read go ahead, bro. What you say?
Nah, I said before everything happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
We remember all those moons we were seeing?
Yes.
The wolf moon, the blue
The blood
moon,
moon. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's right before COVID. You know how you see signs in the heavens. It was trying to tell us that something was happening. You know what I'm saying? But a
Mm.
lot of us ignored it because we don't have anybody who do that
Or
that
decipher
type
it
of
for
stuff.
us. Yeah, decipher it for
Yeah,
us. Yeah. So you also read Behold a Pale Horse, I'm pretty sure.
indeed.
Because it was a member of the Black Market Militia named
William,
Booth. Yeah. Booth was William Cooper. Yeah.
uh,
So
shut up
so having this knowledge, do you feel like you crazy sometimes? Do,
all the time.
yeah. Because you know it's a thin line between genius and insanity, though.
Indeed. But you
Um,
know, I think the world is crazy right now.
Facts,
It's like
definitely.
we're becoming the knowledgeable cats that know we told y'all
Mm-hmm.
that get your stuff together because at the end of the day, yo, fly gear, that's all we worried about, getting
Mm-hmm.
fly.
Yeah,
Cars and all that stuff is not gonna
it's not
you
gonna
can't
save you.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna save you. Your podcast is called what?
Killer Priest Podcast.
And it's on your
Kill-
channel.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you got it on
Yes.
iTunes and
I
everything.
also have an album out. I also have the album Lord's Son too that I did. Is a secret album that I put out.
And that's them spoken word albums, though, right?
Yeah,
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 yeah. See,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in tune. Like I said,
yeah,
I'm in tune.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Cause you know the spoken word first thing is that I judge Wiley. You know that spoken word to me, right? Because you didn't really flow really. That's more like spoken word to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So I
saying?
started. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you so
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
so you got 2 albums out right now. Then you did how many albums you did in the past few years? Because you got the Walter Reed album. How many albums you put out?
Like 7 or 8,
Damn.
and I got more. We coming. I got one with Fourth Disciple coming. I got one
Oh.
with Shroom. My man Shroom.
Mm, mm,
Cat
mm.
out the let the cat out the box. There's more coming.
And we gonna put
Well,
together this J Electronica album.
yeah, indeed, man. Hook it up,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Hook
so
it
let
up.
me ask you something else. The the spooky stuff, the rituals and hip hop and all that. What have you seen that you was like, yo, what's going on? Have you ever seen anything that was just like what I just saw?
Yeah, the blood. What's the name? Homeboy just came out with the blood sneakers. Human sacrifice inside the sneakers. His name is Little Nas. So you know what I mean. You go in the Nas joint, and then his birthday is April 9th, the same day DMX, and his name is Little Nas X. What do you want? They pushed it out. They've been through this. They've been sitting on this for a long time. They knew when to push that out. You know what I'm saying? He named after Little Wayne, Nas, and DMX.
Whoa. I don't even know what to say with that. So even with the mansion parties, have you seen or heard of some madness with these rappers giving up the for fame and riches?
Yep.
He
I
said,
heard.
"Yep." He like we gonna leave that right. Yep, that's about it.
It's like you hear things, but I'm not a part of that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
they got their side where they slide. I'm not even concerned. I don't
yeah. Right.
concern myself with such things.
So so this is Killer Priest, y'all. This is again one of the. I mean, I had people say he's my favorite rapper in Wu Tang. I'm like, well, I guess he's Wu Tang, but he's not Wu Tang. He's Killah Priest of Wu Tang. Do you like being called a Wu Tang affiliate?
That's what they call me.
Yeah, right. What?
That's it, yo. I'm not. No, it's called. That's what it is, bro. I'm just an MC. I'm affiliated. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Word.
If when you return to the essence, what do you want people to remember you the most by? What do you want people to know about you?
Um, that I spoke my truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I did what I did.
I came, I saw, a conquer, right? Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But
Uh,
did what I did.
all right, bro. So I think we covered a lot. Anything else you want to talk about before we go?
Uh, nah, that's it, man. Yo, just to get podcast. Just come to
Yes.
the podcast on Mondays and Wednesdays. We
Live. You're
go in
live. You're live.
and we're gonna, my live, yeah. Am I live
No, I said
early in the
is the podcast is live,
Yes, it's
but
live. Yeah,
you're on Pacific time.
yeah,
Okay.
yep, exactly.
All right.
So we
So
gotta talk. We're gonna talk
yeah,
later
we're gonna
on
talk
because
offline, and we'll just make sure everybody got
you the
all the time.
master of this. Yeah,
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
No, we
And then
definitely.
I'm heavy into tea, and then I'm gonna start my own tea shop soon, and I'm putting together a couple of tea fragrances.
What's
I
your
mean,
favorite tea? What's your favorite?
jasmine. It would be
Jasmine.
I got two of them. Yeah, jasmine is called Silver Needle. You ever
Mm.
get a chance? It's tea, and it's a highly antioxidant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for most fun tea to me is matcha, which is really
Okay.
good. You gotta have a taste for that. It's very healthy.
Yeah, I drink moringa, and I drink I like moringa, and I like Sarah seed too. It's mad bitter though.
Okay, so you like the earthly. See, all
Yes.
that's good for you. Yep,
Yeah. No,
yep.
I drink tea all the time. I take my supplements, sea more. I'm on everything. You know what I'm
Indeed,
saying? Yeah,
indeed.
every day.
I started. Yeah, exactly.
So before we go, is your podcast on iTunes yet?
Nah,
Okay,
nah, we gotta talk about
so we gotta it gotta go on iTunes because then you have
that.
because
Yeah,
right now I'm gonna be real with you. Right now you just have a YouTube show. You don't have a podcast yet.
right,
Podcasting
right.
is audio, so we gotta get your audio out there. Then you will have an official podcast. Once you're on iTunes, Spotify, and that stuff, because you know that's a different bag, right?
Indeed,
Yeah. So
indeed.
we
Yeah,
gonna
we're
work
gonna
that
kick.
out.
We're gonna
Yeah,
kick
we
it.
gonna kick that.
Hey, G, I
So
hope you tuned in.
yeah,
Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
So
Hey, G.
this has been 10 years in the making with me and Killah Priest. Shout out to True Master for putting this together. Shout out to everybody who played a part in making this happen. And shout out to you for finally coming through and being open and honest with everything. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the album with True Master is out right now. The first
Divine
pen
intervention.
Divine
Yeah,
Intervention, the first pen comment on this video will be the album. And from getting the album, listening to it on iTunes, I mean, not on iTunes, on YouTube, you will get his channel. So subscribe to his channel. Make sure you hit the bell at the same time. And that's what it is. So, Priest, I appreciate you, bro. I'm going to call you later on so we could build on the stuff that we need to build on. And that's
peace.
really it. So I'll build with you later on.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right.
Peace, yo.
Yeah.
Everybody, yo.
We had over 1,000 people in here too
Oh, incredible, yo.
at one time.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So
Oh man,
yeah.
that's love.
So
That's
they
love.
love you. So you know the
Yeah.
music. He gonna have the music, and we gonna have to do a lot of stuff. We gonna have a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll build with you later on, bro.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
peace. Yep. All right, y'all. Yeah. So that was Killah Priest. We've been through a lot to make this interview happen. But it happened. It's here. Killah Priest was live in the building. I hope y'all enjoyed the interview. If we can, what we need though, before I go anywhere and before you go anywhere, I need them likes. I need y'all to hit them like button, hit that like button. I need y'all to hit them likes up, get them likes up so stuff like this could go viral. I think it was a very informative interview. We went through A to Z. It's more. We could have got a little bit more deep, entrenched and stuff. But for the most part, I think if y'all don't know anything about Killah Priest, you know about him today. You know what I'm saying? If this is this is one of your favorite MCs, and you think that he's super duper nice, I think that y'all need to hit that like. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to get to 1,000 likes. I think that y'all need to take this shit under this, right? You guys share. You can share it to Twitter. You can share it to Facebook. You could put it all over. Make sure that you share this interview, because this was one of my favorite interviews, and I hope y'all appreciate it. But we need that like up. We need them likes up, man. We need them likes. We need them comments. We need all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here is why we love music. This is why we love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to anybody who might have sent the Cash App, $ Doggie Diamonds. Shout out to everybody who donated. It is what it is. So at the end of it all, this right here is hip hop. Shout out to I got the dopest chat room. I don't think people understand that I got the dopest chat room on YouTube by far. I got the dopest supporters on YouTube by far. When y'all come here, you know we gonna talk, we gonna build, but we gonna get that hip hop in. We gonna build on a lot of knowledgeable stuff. We don't really deal with the gossip too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is for hip hop right here. So share this on your Facebook. I'm on all social media platforms. Doggie Diamonds, DOGGIE DIAMONDS. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I mostly tweet a lot. And I'm always on Instagram. So thank y'all for joining me tonight. And I gotta go. I'll be back tomorrow. But yo, I finally got the Killah Priest interview. Y'all don't even know, man. This was 10 years of us trying to get this done, but we made it happen. And again, if he's one of your favorite MCs, and if you support Killah Priest the way you say you do, and you want to, and you support me, I need them likes. And I also need this shared on. I need to see like 1,000 shared on everything. You know what I'm saying? I need to see this all over. I need this to go viral, because he says some stuff in here that should be viral. And what I'm gonna have to start doing, I'm gonna have to start going back into interviews and chopping up pieces. I be trying not to chop up the interviews for y'all. I be trying to give y'all the whole interview, because y'all deserve it. But I can't let stuff go over people's head. Nah, we gotta have stuff from these interviews that go viral. So it is what it is. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. With that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I will build with y'all later on. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.